It was a warm summer morning. The young pandits were rushing through their daily tasks like filling the earthen pots with water, gathering herbs and firewood, cleaning the premises. Sage Sushruta patiently waited as his students gathered around him one by one.
Salutations, Guruji. We have finished our chores.
Greetings, students. Let's pray the Almighty and begin today's class. Shuklam Bharadaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyaye Sarva Vignoprashantaye Om. Okay, students, let's begin today's class. Na sakyam chakshusha drushtam dehe sukshmatam vibhuhu दृश्यते ज्ञान चाक्षुर्भिष्टा पचाक्षुभिरेव च शरीर चैव शास्त्रे च हास्तर्यस्याद्विशार्दः दृश्यश्रुत्राभ्यं सन्देहमपोह्य चरेत् क्रियः. The molecules and the working of protoplasm in the body cannot be seen by the bodily eye. They can be seen only with the eyes of knowledge and penance. A person who has obtained knowledge of body and science becomes a scholar. People tend to practice having doubts based on what they have seen and heard. Let's end today's class here.
What did the Guruji mean by eyes of penance? Is that related to Divya Drishti?
I believe so.
As Sushruta overheard the conversation of his students, he starts to wonder.
How do I explain my students about things that can be experienced only by mind sight? The lenses and devices which help to observe protoplasm of the cells are not available. Clear understanding of the cellular pathology is necessary for my students to understand and treat those suffering from ailments. What can I do to make my teachings more meaningful? I fear for the future of my disciples.
So the restless saint slowly drifted into sleep. As he opened his eyes, he was confused by the strange view around him. The people were strangely dressed, running around him busily with some kind of strange devices in their hands. The trees were no more. Instead, there were tall buildings, the roads were paved, and he could not see any animals around him.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Are you lost?
Where am I?
You are in a medical college campus?
Are you saying that this is the place where art of medicine is taught to young scholars?
Yes, sir.
So what's your name, young man?
Sir, I'm a girl and my name is Mamata.
Girls practicing medicine. After this refreshing improvement. So which period am I in?
Do you mean the day? It's 20th October 2020.
Is it 21st century?
Yes. Before you ask me any other question, may I know who you are?
I am Susruta, a practitioner of medicine from distant past.
Are you telling me that you are the Sushruta, pioneer in the field of medicine and author of Sushruta Samhita, the book which laid ground for many of the present medical practices?
Trust me, child, it's me.
It's a honor to meet you, sir, but it's just a little unbelievable that you
I
are
am
here.
as confused and surprised as you are.
Okay.
Now tell me, dear Mamta, what is that strange thing in your hand?
It's a tab.
What do you do with it?
I'm studying.
That's fascinating. Is it some kind of book? What is this used for?
This, sir, it can store many books and pictures. I usually take this with me whenever I go to read. It's just handy.
Oh, interesting. so people don't use books in this century.
We read books too, so it's just a handy device to carry around.
So, child, can you tell me about the medical teaching practices in this century?
You. In the initial stages of our education, our teachers teach us about anatomical, physiological, and biochemical components of human body. We are taught with the help of projectors, vivid images, and animations to explain the subject. We are shown the morphology of each tissue and cell using microscopes. We gain the practical knowledge by dissection and performing experiments. After that, our teachers focus on developing our clinical skills. We are taught procedures like endotracheal tube insertion, cardiopulmonary resuscitation using mannequins. We have well-equipped labs with microscopes, centrifuges, spectrometers, calorimeters, micropipettes to perform our experiments and research. The pathology of patient is explained to us using the diagnostic modalities like X-rays, CT, MRI, ultrasound. The surgical procedures are shown to us in the form of live telecast videos, animated videos for better understanding.
Well, that's an impressive and meticulous use of technology. But how do you remember all the aspects taught by your professors instantaneously?
That's not a problem, sir. We can revisit any of our classes by just accessing the e-book in our laptops, mobile phones or tablets. Also, there is e-library which provide a vast collection of literature, distance education and video access.
That sounds like a purposeful use of technology.
Watch out!
As he opened his eyes, he sees the tree he was sitting under. He could hear the chirping of birds. He was filled with contempt and joy. He was certain that one day the technology would develop to an extent that there is no more mystery left to an ever-learning mind. He knew that knowledge, technology, skill, attitude, and values would one day be integrated. He moved on with his works without any doubts or fears in his mind, as he knew that his works would one day contribute to the development and advancement of medical sciences.